Okay, so our PowerPoint introduction, we're going to open PowerPoint, and this area on the left-hand side is the navigation pane. Okay, so please notice in the navigation pane we have one slide. To add another slide, we're going to go to this new slide button, and we're going to click on the bottom half of it where it says new slide. Okay, and then you have these 9 options on what type of new slide you're going to add. Okay, we're going to select a title and content slide right here. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to go new slide, the bottom half of it, and we're going to select a to content slide. Notice that now we have 3 slides. We're going to do it again, add another new slide. We're going to do a comparison slide. It added it right there. We're going to do it again, and we're going to add a blank slide. And we're going to do it again and add a picture with caption slide. Okay. Now we have 6 slides, and you can use this little slider or scroll thing to get back up to the top. It's important that you at this point click on the first slide because that's the one we're going to start working on. If you don't do that step, you're going to be working down here on this 6th slide, and that's not the right one to be working on. So click on this top slide. You can tell that this one is the one that we're working on because of the kind of yellow highlight around it. Now on this first slide, we're going to click where it says click to add title, and we're going to type your first and last name. Please capitalize. And then we're going to click down here where it says click to add subtitle and type a description about one of your favorite things. So I'm going to type it about my dog Boaz. Okay. Now we're done with the first slide. We're going to click on the second slide, and we're going to click where it says click to add title. And again, type a word for one of your favorite things. So I'm just going to type his name again. Boaz is his name. Okay, now in the box this says click to add text. Mouse over each of these 6 items. Instead of adding text, you could add any of these items by simply clicking on one of them. Put something in this box that is related to your favorite thing. If you don't have one of these things, you can simply type words. So this would be to insert a table. This would be to insert a chart. This is to insert a smart art graphic. Those are actually kind of fun if you have a use for them. You can click on, like a list or any one of these things. Okay, I'm going to cancel that. You could click on a picture from a file if you have a picture. You could click on clip art. I could probably search and find a clip art picture of a black lab, or if I had a video, I could click on that and it would put in there. I don't have any of those things, so I'm just going to simply click on the box there and go and type in Boaz is 4 years old and loves to play frisbee. Okay, so we're just putting some information about one of our favorite things. We're done with slide 2 now, so we're going to click on slide 3, and this is just another format, another way you could do this. We're kind of learning about what types of slides there are. So I'm going to click and go, okay, this is Boaz, and here I could put Boaz loves his frisbee. You already learned that in the previous slide, and I could put over here that Boaz also loves to swim. Okay, we could have also added any of those other media types, but you're just learning, how to use these slides that has a side-by-side like to content. Okay, now we're going to click on slide 4 and see that this would be used to compare 2 items side by side. So we're going to enter one item on each side, and then up here write a description about each one of those items. So I have 2 black labs, so I might put Boaz, and I might put that he likes playing frisbee and swimming, and my other dog is named Bailey. And maybe I also put a picture of both of them, but I would put right here maybe loves frisbee and Bailey loves to dig. Okay, so you can see clearly here that we've kind of set up a this half versus this half comparison. good chart to use, good slide format to use if you're doing something where you're comparing one thing to another. Okay, click on slide 5. This is a blank slide. A lot of times I just use a blank slide, but you've got to add stuff in order to use it. So we're going to go Insert and go over here to a text box. And we're going to draw a text box. Now when I let go, it's going to shrink. Okay, if I start typing, and I just keep typing, and I get to the end, I don't have to do anything to make the text box larger. It will just keep going. Okay, so once you enter your text box, you don't have to worry about, oh, well, it went small and I'm going to need more room. You can, by the way, then select your text if you didn't already go back and select your font, if you wanted to change your font to something else, or you wanted to change your size to something else. That's how you would do that. So you select it. You'd either select all that and change it before you started typing. I usually type it and then go back and select it by holding my mouse and dragging backwards and then changing it. All right, we're done with slide 5. We're going to go to slide 6. This is to put in a picture, add a title, and add text. If you don't actually have a picture in My Pictures, you can click on that. You could actually just insert a clip art instead. Okay, and then you would click on a title. Maybe it's going to be a picture of Bailey and Boaz. And then I would describe, these are, oops, if I could type, my 2 puppies. Okay, so really this whole lesson is just to learn what types of slides are available and how one type of slide might be better in a certain situation than another type of slide. You'll click on File, Save As, make sure it's going to go into My Documents, and you're going to put last name. So in my case, I'd put Fletcher, and favorite thing. Then save this in My Documents and also drag it over to the drop drive for your first real assignment.